Yeah, I think that should be working. Yeah, what's up, guys? This video is all gonna be just about like dynasty rankings. It's like the first time like I'm like speaking on a video like YouTube-esque, but I'm gonna go over like everyone's team. I'm gonna try to not be as biased as possible. Like, yo, all love for you guys. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. If I say I'm not gonna say your team fucking sucks, but if your team needs help one way or another, I'm just gonna be honest. It's just my opinion. It means nothing. So I think I'm just gonna start by going each team in order. Let's see how I can get this going. That should be good. All right, so I created this fucking archives thing. You guys probably saw it. I might refer back to this for like trades, recent trades, but I'm gonna start with. Wait, is it recording? It's still recording. I make sure it's still recording, so I don't waste it. Yeah, it's still recording. Okay, just gonna make sure. Let me go back. It says I'm screen sharing, bet. So I'm gonna put it on this screen. I'm gonna go 1 through 10. So I'm just gonna like list the people, and then if I think you're like better or worse, I'm just gonna name it. So we'll start. We'll just hold up. Sleeper. I'll pull up the website. All right, here we go. So I guess Dina Cola is first. So I'm gonna start with Dina Cola. All right. Does it include draft picks too with numbers? It does. All right, that's pretty good. All right, we're gonna start with the quarterback situation. Um, Joe Burrow, Lawrence, Goff, Allen. Oh no, Allen's that's just a backup. Baker Mayfield. Pretty good quarterback depth. I know he just had Deshaun Watson, but I thought he made a big trade. I forgot all the details with the trade that he made with Chris to give him Zach Wilson. So I don't know if he like won it overall because I know he paid a lot for Watson. I think it was like multiple firsts and stuff, but he still has a great team, in my opinion, at least for the future. I think he's built very well for the future. You got Elijah Moore, Debo Samuel, Amara St. Brown. Like it's pretty solid, but the best thing about this team is the draft capital. Dalton Schultz is pretty good, but the problem is that he's a free agent. So like, let's say he signs with a team like the Jets who need a tight end, like he's dead. But if he like re-signs with Dallas, it's different. So running backs are obviously disgusting. Michael Carter's pretty good. I think he's like I would say like a top 20 running back asset. He doesn't have the draft capital being a 4th round pick though, but it's a pretty good running back too. Obviously, he's probably going to adjust for running back. He has a lot of picks. Bench is suspect. Like it's really bad. I'm not going to lie, but it's obviously because he sold for picks. Kellen Mond, not even an NFL quarterback. Guy sucks. Sony Michelle should have sold him when he could. Like played like what 4 snaps last night. Gus Edwards, he might come back. Kendrick Bourne's pretty solid. Michael Gallup just tore his ACL. Was gonna get a big contract. Maybe he still gets one somewhere else. I don't know. We'll see about that. Brian Edwards, I thought he was gonna be good. He used to be on my team. Was on Steven's team. Now he's on this team. I don't think he's going to be that good. I don't think he's going to be a fantasy hazard. KJ Osborne has some boomer bust weeks. He's not that bad, especially if Adam Thielen leaves in a couple years. Dawson Knox is good. Another top 10. So Dawson Knox and Schultz, those are pretty good, solid tight ends. I know he had Frymouth, and then I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he extended the benches. Okay, that's what happened there. Josh Palmer, love Josh Palmer. Think with Mike Williams potentially departing, he could be pretty good. Then he got the 102, the one. Wait, what happened to the 101? What did he trade that for? Forgot about that. You see this. Why does it not say it was the 101? Oh, that's weird as fuck. It says it right here. The 101, the 102, 106, 110. I don't know why it's not in order. So there's 4 first-round picks. Him taking the 1 and 2. It's pretty fire. He says he's going quarterback, wide receiver. Maybe he does, maybe doesn't. Malik Willis gets the draft capital. Maybe he likes Malik Willis a lot. Treylon Burks, Drake London, Garrett Wilson. Maybe one of the running backs if they go a really good situation like the Bills. 223 first, third, fourth. I don't really give a fuck about third and fourth to be honest. And then 224 first. That's gonna be a good class, but it's a while away. So like his team, I think it's a really good rebuilding team. I think it's one of the best situations in the league because he has Joe Burrow and fucking Lawrence as sick quarterbacks, young quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence obviously looked terrible, but how are you going to be good with Urban Meyer in that situation? Elijah Moore is interesting though, because Elijah Moore, if they draft a wide receiver at 10, the Jets, his value does go down, but maybe it helps him complement and hope Zach Wilson goes up. But Debo's good. Amon-Ra St. Brown, same with him as a line. They might get another receiver, might get a guy in free agency. I don't know. Oh, I didn't even mention Gabriel Davis. Gabriel Davis, 4-touchdown game. I think he'll be pretty good. He's tied to Josh Allen. Pretty elite quarterback. So obviously I'm going to put Dina Cole at 1 right now because I do like his – well, it's the first person. Okay, so we're going to move to number 2. I don't know if I really want to talk about my team because I fucking talk about my team enough. I guess I'll just like look at it real quick. I'm just gonna go through it. Obviously, I have the top 2 quarterback and probably regular assets and J-Tay. Pretty good receivers, Allen, Deontay Higgins, and then I have Stafford. Miles Sanders, pretty good. Patterson, I have good handcuff and Madison. Gesicki, I didn't even talk about Andrews. Javonte Williams, obviously, too. And then I have Woods. Now with Odell tearing his ACL, his value might increase. I don't know what's going to happen to Odell. Hopkins, obviously, had a terrible year last year, but maybe he'll bounce back. Thielen. Henderson's okay. Have some okay stashes at the taxi squad. And then I traded the 102. I'll talk about that real quick. I traded the 102 for like a 23-1, 203, 310, 409. I don't know. I just really thought that Dina Cole was taking. He told me apparently he's taking Malik Willis. Maybe he's not. Maybe I just exposed him. I don't know. But I don't know. I was just worried that Treylon Burks gets drafted to the Browns and then he's nothing. Not that he's nothing. He'll still be an elite wide receiver, but I don't know. I like the 23 class. So I got 323 first and the 203, 310. I got a good bench pieces. So I'm trying to trade into the first round if anyone is hearing this, but I don't know if it'll happen. And then, yeah, that's it. So, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm gonna put myself at 1. I don't know. You guys can say whatever you guys want. I mean, I guess it's biased, but I think I have the best team. But yeah. All right. So, Rossi. Okay. Aaron Rodgers. Now that I think about it, I actually think I thought Aaron Rodgers done with Green Bay. I feel like they're gonna run it back again. I think there was like rumors that. Let me search. I think there was rumors that Aaron Rodgers might come back and shit. Yeah, apparently it was like 45 mil. That's what people were saying. 45 mil, like maybe 1-2 years. Aaron Rodgers is good. Eckler, Harris, nasty. Harris probably the RB2. Eckler top 6, top 5 dynasty running back. Doesn't matter how old he is. The guy fucking produces. Having Jamar Chase and Calvin Ridley is pretty insane. Hopefully Calvin Ridley fucking gets his mental health back because this team will be really good. Hunter Renfrow. The thing is that Hunter Renfrow, I think he's really, really good. But I think what we've seen last year is his ceiling. I could be wrong. Like, I don't fucking know everything. But I really think they bring in another guy, maybe like a guy like Drake London, late first round, something like that. Maybe a free agent, maybe Mike Williams. I don't know, someone else. I know this isn't a tight end, Uzama. He's a free agent, by the way. He has TJ Hawkinson, very good young tight end. Marquise Brown, and then Odell, who just tore his ACL. And then his quarterback, too, he doesn't have a single quarterback 2 on his roster. Brandon Cooks, I'll say, is very underrated asset. I think Brandon Cooks is really good. Guyton's pretty solid too. Bench isn't looking too hot. I know Rashad Penny had a really good end of the season, but like his stock all depends where he goes. Like if he signs as a main running back, a backup running back. The Seahawks didn't give him his 5th-year tender, so that's pretty interesting. Why they didn't just keep him? So yeah, about this team, I love the running backs, but it's like if he believes that he's gonna win this year, and I'm pretty sure he has a lot of assets. It was good to get Carson for cheap. ETN, I didn't even mention ETN, great fucking player. Obviously, he got the Liz Frank injury, but I think he'll be pretty good. So that'll slot into the little right here, and then make Marquise down. But not having a quarterback too in a super flex league, that's pretty bad. I know he has Jordan Love, but let's say Rodgers gets hurt. This is just a hypothetical. Rodgers gets hurt. Does he really want Jordan Love to? If Jordan Love's his quarterback 1, he's not winning. So it's nothing against Rossi. I like what he's doing. What does he have? The 204. He has 3 seconds. Hopefully, maybe he'll try to package those to move up. 308. Then he only has 1 first. That's the thing. Like he doesn't have a quarterback 2 and has 1 first. So what is he going to wait till 2024 to get a quarterback, a stud quarterback? It's going to take a while. So I like Rossi's team, but I don't like it better than mine or Dina Cola's. The reason why, obviously, he has a better win now team than Dina Cola, but like Dina Cola has Lawrence. Joe Burrow, and then all those picks. He's a shit ton of picks. So I don't think Dinoco's team's actually that far from Rossi's team now. I mean, it is, but I don't think it's that far. And he has way more picks than him. So I do like Rossi's team a lot, but I'm just gonna move it to 3. And I hope he like respectfully like understands this. All right. So now Josh, fucking team fire sale. Josh's team, I always thought that he needed like a young running back, and obviously he does not have that yet. Kyler Murray, I don't know. There was rumors that like, oh, he doesn't like Arizona, and they don't like him as a leader, but he's gonna be there. Like, he's not fucking playing baseball. He's gonna be getting a $40 million plus contract. He's a very good quarterback. One rushing upside's insane. We've seen what he's capable of. Fournette. If I was him, I know I'm pretty sure he bought Fournette. But the thing is that now that like he bought to try to win a championship last year, I think it was like Aaron Jones, and then he bought Fournette. I don't know if he bought Fournette for a 2 or a 1, whatever the fuck it was. Fournette was really, really good. Maybe you should have sold him while he could. But now with Tom Brady out of Tampa, he doesn't re-sign, but he can get a really good situation. Like if he signs with the Bills, signs with the Cardinals, fucking stock up. Same thing with James Conner. Had a good fantasy season. These guys finished both as like top 6 options, so it's crazy. Jalen Waddle, fucking nuts. I'm not gonna lie. He's top 5, top 6, maybe top 7 dynasty asset. Love Jalen Waddle. Jerry Jeudy, great wide receiver. Love Jerry Jeudy. Love the talent. But like, how long are we gonna say like, oh, love the talent? Like, if he doesn't get a quarterback this year, I don't know if he's gonna get a rookie quarterback. They're gonna try to sign Jimmy G. They're gonna get Aaron Rodgers. It's a bunch of speculation. But I feel like his value is based on the speculation. Like, if he doesn't have a good I'm pulling up his game log real quick. Finished with no touchdowns. I know he had the high ankle sprain, but like, I don't nothing. Like, he didn't have a game over 12.9. Oh no, week 1. Okay, he played really well week 1 too against the Giants till he got hurt. Okay, Darnell Mooney. Darnell Mooney's really good too. But again, I think they bring in another guy. I don't know if it's a compliment guy, a guy maybe in the 2nd round, free agents. It's gonna be a great offseason. A lot of guys moving. Darnell Mooney's pretty solid, top 25 to 30 dynasty wide receiver. I think he's a good wide receiver 3. Judy, I don't know. The wide receivers are fine here. Running backs are just old. Maybe he should try to sell them when he can or before. Cole Kmet, good young tight end. I think but it's gonna take a while. The thing about this team, Josh's team, it's gonna take a while. And I definitely have his rankings lower. And it's not even trying to be hateful. It's just that like he has a long way. He has a lot of holes. And he rebuilt it and got a lot of picks. I thought he could have got a little more with some of the trades he made, but like, let's see if I can like real quick. I'm not trying to like spend so much time on everyone's team. Have this video be like an hour long, but let's see. Josh gets. Honestly, I probably would have rather got a 23-1 than a 24-1. Like, this is what I mean. Like, he could have waited and sold him for more. It's fine. Like, whatever. If he just wants the picks now, that's fine because picks are valuable. This was fire. I like that. Got the 205 and 109 for Kelsey. This was a fair trade for both sides. He just looking for fab. Like, even Thielen, like when he traded with me, you could have got a late second. You could have just waited. Thielen, when he's on the field, was a top 15 points per game wide receiver. You could have just waited. Cars for 4-4. I understand the fire sale. Like, he would just want picks. But you could have waited and been a little more patient, I felt like, and got more in the long run. See, like, I don't understand that you got picks, but then you use the 109 to get Darnell Mooney. Is Darnell Mooney really going to be a guy that's going to be skyrocketing in value? I really don't know. I don't think he's that talented. I think he's pretty good. Like, what I'm saying, I don't think he's that talented. I don't think he'll be a top 10 to 15 dynasty wide receiver. Like, his ceiling is a top 20. Right now, he's like 25. And that's without them getting – that's with Allen Robinson playing shit. That's like them not having another receiver. So, yeah, he made 14 trades. So, yeah, he's really making a lot of trades. Marquez Callaway, the steal of the league. It's a cool nickname, I guess, for a guy that does nothing. Wide receiver 43. Yeah, that's a league winner. All right. Cam Newton should have sold him when he could. Everyone would have, as soon as he signed it, I would have sold him for it too if you could have. But it's hindsight now, obviously. Just Jermar Jefferson, he fucking sucks. Khalil Herbert showed some flash. He's pretty good. Treadwell, all right, I don't know. Agnew, I guess, good stashes. Does this kid have just all the Jacksonville wide receivers? Holy shit. Besides Marvin Jones. Christian Kirk played really good this year. I don't know where he finished. What did he finish as? The wide receiver 26, but he played really well towards the end of the season and stuff. I remember him being pretty good around here. Pretty good wide receiver. He's a free agent as well. Maybe he resigns. Maybe goes somewhere else to boost his value. MVS, I'm pretty sure he's also a free agent. KJ Hamler, he got hurt for the year. He's pretty good. Chenault, I believed in Chenault. I traded my dumbass trade first. Think I was able to flip him and get fucking Deontay Johnson. But yeah, Chenault. I liked him coming out of Colorado, but I don't know. This is after this year. It's I don't know. Nico Collins. I think Nico Collins is actually really good. I think he'll be pretty good. Rookie receiver, especially if Watson stays. I don't know Watson. I don't know what's going on with that. Albert O, talented tight end, young tight end. I know he's a Broncos fan, so he fucks with that. No taxi, no injured reserve. The thing is that I think he traded away Joe Burrow. And I'm gonna go back to this trade because I'm not gonna not talk about this trade. Like, how do you not get the 101 if you're trading Joe Burrow or a 23 first? Like Dina Cola, I'm not gonna lie. And like I understand the value, like, okay, it's like 3 firsts and a second. And it's pretty good, like, not gonna lie. Like it's a 10-minute league, like it's pretty good, but you gotta get the 101. Like you dictate the price. That's the problem. Like when we're fire selling, like Dina Cola knew that he could get him for less, which was like a little finesse. I'm not gonna lie. All right. So I'm gonna go down to the picks. Okay. 104, 107, 202, 205, 208, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 8. He has a lot of picks. I'm pretty sure I counted like the other day. It's like 11 first. I mean, 11 picks in general. Then he has 123 first, was his own. Then he has 3 and 24. So a lot of pick capital. A lot of pick capital. But again, there's a lot of holes. Respectfully, Josh, love you, all love. I'm just gonna put it here. Because the reason is that you gotta know. I mean, maybe you're gonna get in tune with the draft and fucking study. If I'm you, I'm fucking watching so much film. Dynasty YouTube is like, I just gotta make sure I get these picks right. And obviously, picks at the draft have a lot of value, so you could just trade it for young proven stars or whatever. So maybe that works. But Josh, I got at 4 right now. So then I'm gonna switch to Spec. I think he just made a trade the other day with Mikey. I gotta pull this up real quick. Hold on. We can have. I'm looking at the group chat right now. I'm just gonna look at it later. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, Josh is mad funny as Spec at 3 and 11. That's fucking hilarious. Wait, what? 2025 he did? Wow, he has me at 12 and 2. I fuck with it. Steven wins championship. I love it. That's hilarious. All right, give me a second. All right. Okay, Specs team. Let's start with quarterback situation. Russell Wilson, Jalen Hurts. Okay, Russell Wilson, good buy low. Still a top 12 to 15 dynasty quarterback. Jalen Hurts. The Eagles have 3 first-round picks. I don't think he was that good. Like, obviously in fantasy, the guy's a beast. But like, I don't know. Like, there's a chance that like he loses his job where they draft a late first-round quarterback and have him compete with Hurts, or at least 2023. I don't think I think a lot of people know he's not the long-term option. So if I'm Spec, I'm trading Hurts where I can for like a first. So if I can trade him for the 23 first, do it right away. Easily. Or pivot to another quarterback. Okay, Christian McCaffrey obviously had the last 2 injury-riddled seasons, but he was looking like the best fantasy player of all time before that. The guy's a beast. Aaron Jones, obviously a down year. I'm gonna get into this trade. I'm gonna look into this trade right now, and then I'm gonna come back actually. Let's search Aaron Jones. I put it in yesterday. This trade for me made no sense either way. I think Spec's hoping that Aaron Rodgers comes back and then Jones and Dylan's value skyrockets. But first of all, you can't start both of them. I know he got good value for them, but it's like you just traded your only your only first round pick for like either Aaron Jones or AJ Dillon. Like you could have waited in the season and gotten so much of a better player. Like I don't understand it at all. Like might as well just wait. Might as well just wait. And same thing for Mikey. Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon, if Rodgers comes back, their value skyrockets. I don't know. I thought this trade was a lose-lose. I thought it made no sense. So I'm going to go back to the team. Obviously, Tyreek Cup. Lockett inconsistent, but when you have those boom guys, Hill, Cup, Lockett, they all go off in the same week. It's over for whoever they're playing against. Kelsey obviously good, but again, like, why do you pay a 109? I guess he's really just trying to win this year, and I understand that completely because his window is. I'm probably gonna have him lower than most of the people, and it's not even just saying because if I had this team, I don't know what I would do. It's weird because you have no quarterback really because I don't think Jalen Hurts is the answer. So you have Jimmy G might get a backup job, but like okay, Jimmy G goes to the Steelers. Best case scenario goes to the Steelers. What is he? The quarterback 25? Like, come on, Huntley like no, Mike Davis no. Pollard's pretty good. Pollard might. I didn't realize you had Pollard. Pollard's pretty good. And AJ Dillon, not on Josh's team. That's funny. Jarvis terrible. The bench is just terrible. Like probably retiring. The bench is horrendous. Sterling Shepard's probably not going to play next year, and then if he's going to play, he's going to get a concussion the first play. And only 1-2. What he's one injury away from a losing season. I'm sorry. He has a lot of upside though. He has an upside to beat me or win the league, obviously, because of the guys that he has on his team. But not having a deep bench is very, very important in fantasy. And that's why I'm going to rank him lower. And it's not even hating. Obviously, for this season, I would probably rank him either 1, 2, or 3. But for teams that I would have personally, because that's what these rankings are, I'm going to rank him probably below everyone besides Josh. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. I got to move you down. I'm still going to put Spec ahead. The reason why is that he still has the assets to trade like guys that are, wait, let me fucking fix this. He still has assets. So let's say he like realizes like, yo, I'm not winning this thing. He could literally trade for all first, and then he'll be in the same situation kind of as Josh and have a lot of first round picks. Rondell Moore, I think he's more of a gadget player. Like he boomed. I used to have him. I traded him, but like look at the snap percentages. I know he's a rookie though. He's a rookie, so I'll cut him some slack. Was he 21 years old? He's very young. I just don't think they're going to use him right. I don't think Kingsbury's going to use him right. So yeah, that's the end of that team. I think that's really it with Specs team. All right, now we're gonna move to the East. Adam, I love Adam so much. Got so much love for him. Let's see his team. Wow. Oh wow. Wait, I gotta pause this for a second. All right, we back. My bad. I paused it though, so you guys won't like it won't fuck up the everything. Let me go back. Oh fuck. Let me go back. 5th year, I think 6 years is gonna be the breakout. That's all I have to say about Josh Reynolds. I might trade my entire future for him. Look at the stats. Look, wide receiver 92. That's pretty good. I think he scored a touchdown too. Buy low. That's all I gotta say. All right, so we'll on some real shit. We'll start with the quarterbacks. Okay, Lamar Jackson, Justin Fields, Winston. It's not bad. This is probably honestly, this is probably the strongest point of this team. I think Lamar, Justin Fields, Lamar top 5, 6 quarterback. I think he's a great buy low. Obviously, we've seen him as quarterback 1 a couple of years ago and the MVP of the league. I don't know why Adam just wants to get rid of Lamar. I have no idea why. Fields, he didn't play that good this year, but obviously he has the rushing upside and stuff. He has a chance to be pretty good. They got to build a O line. They got rid of Nagy. I forgot who their offensive coordinator is that they hired. I think his quarterbacks are probably the stronger point of his team. Winston obviously towards ACL, but he looked really, really good this year. I'm not gonna lie. Like with the Saints, he looked really good. I don't know if he resigns, goes somewhere else. We'll find it. We'll figure it out. Running backs, Antonio Gibson. Everyone hates on Antonio Gibson. I think he's a great ass play. He was playing with a shin fracture. I was a big Antonio Gibson homer. When Nick V had him, I wanted him bad, but obviously I couldn't get him now. He's untouchable according to Adam or something like that. David Montgomery, this is like equal to Miles Sanders that he just wants him to fuck off his team for anything. Nobody's willing to pay first, Adam. I'm not gonna lie. But he's a pretty solid running back, David Montgomery. He's a top 15, 17 running back. Obviously, he's done in the past. I guess he missed a couple games, and he still finished as RB19. It's pretty good. DJ Moore, I love DJ Moore. Big fan of him. His his game. He just needs an elite quarterback. Yeah, I think he had 1,200 yards his first 3 seasons. I don't know what he posted this year. I could check real quick. Another 1,200 yards. Yeah, the guy's a fucking animal. Obviously didn't have a lot of touchdowns. Yeah, what did he finish with? I'm gonna look here. Oh, it was 1,100 yards, not 1,200. 1,100. Okay, 1,100 the last 3 years. Yeah, no, DJ Moore, very good player. Good buy low. He got him for a pretty good price too. But the same thing with DJ Moore, Devonta Smith. He needs a quarterback. Uh yeah, Jalen Hurts is not a good quarterback. So Devonta Smith's still top 20 dynasty asset, wide receiver wise. I don't know though. This might just be him being a Bama homer. I'm not all in on Devonta Smith. I would rather have a lot of other guys. And it's not because his talent. I think obviously he was good, won the Heisman, fucking balled out of Bama. I just think he doesn't have the elite quarterback play that you need to be a successful wide receiver. We're gonna move to tight end, Noah Fant. To be honest, Noah Fant, for what he got him for, what I remember, I don't remember the trade completely. I think it was like Kelsey, and then they swapped like ones or some bullshit. Like I don't know. He sent him a one. I forgot who he traded him to. I think it was Josh. It's definitely Josh and Adam. That was a trade. And at first, it was good value at the time because Noah Fant was a top 6 tight end. But I know he's an elite prospect, first round grade. Went to Iowa. Obviously, a lot of tight ends, Hawkinson, Kittle, all went to Iowa. Just I'm not in with Noah Fant. I still think he's a top 10, but I don't think he has the elite top 5 that a lot of people, including myself, thought he did at the beginning of this year. Like top 5 upset, I'm saying. Okay, it's right here. Of course, doesn't fucking tell me team 6. I don't know what the fuck team 6 is. Noah Fant, a first and a second for Kelsey and a third. It's not bad. It's bench. Honestly, better than some of the other benches in the league, as much as we shit on Adam. Ty Johnson, not why am I even naming him? Kenny Gainwell obviously looked pretty good, but obviously he has to compete with Miles Sanders. I don't think he takes over the role. Ramondre Stevenson, like I think Damian Harris, that's his backfield. Nelson Aguilar, no. Njoku, if he signs with a team like the Chargers, oh my fucking ceiling. But I don't know. There was speculation that he's, even though he wanted to get traded from Cleveland, that he might re-sign with Cleveland, which makes no sense, but it's whatever. OJ Howard, same thing. These guys were both. I'm pretty sure they're both first round draft picks. I'm pretty sure in the same round too. I could be wrong. Let's see. 5 years, and then if it's 5 years, then it is. Yeah. Gronk. Speculation, maybe he goes to the Bengals. He said he wanted to play with Joe Burrow. I don't know. I would also trade him when I could, but I know a lot of people weren't trying to buy him for like a second and anything. Foster Moreau, Trey McKitty's a good stash. Oh, he had Pat Firemouth. Never mind. His tight end room is fire. I forgot he had Firemouth. He made that trade. Tight end room's good. Tight end room's good. Quarterback's room's good. Running back, he's not deep at, so it's not that good. Obviously, Gibson's pretty good. Montgomery is a good running back too, but not having a good running back 3. I know he's gonna be like Ramondre Stevenson. Just no. Oh, Kamara. Oh, I didn't even fucking mention this menace. Oh my god. I would trade him when you could. Like the thing is that what I would do with this team, if you're not gonna win, why the fuck are you gonna keep guys that are win now guys? Like Kamara's like, what is he? 20? He'll be 27 when the season starts. Fucking guy got a core date. Like he's a mess. And he's gonna say Joe Mixon. I don't care because Joe Mixon's playing football. Kamara is not. He's gonna get suspended. Yeah, no, that you gotta sell Kamara. Gotta sell him. Sell him for a first. That's what I do. And then Braxton Berrios, I mean, I guess he's solid stash. Not like you paid anything for him. The 105, 303, 410, 2 seconds. It's just like this team, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not even trying to hate. It's a guy just doesn't have a lot of draft picks. It's guys would, including myself and other teams that are win now teams that have more draft capital than. I don't know if he's gonna go receiver at 5. I think his running back room is fine. Depends what the draft goes. If you can get the top running back that goes good situation at 5, you take it. If not, go wide receiver. Don't go quarterback. I know you like Kenny Pickett. Just does not make any sense. But to each his own. Whatever you want to do. Adam, love you, bud. But you are, at least for now, a 6. All right, Chris. Chris's team. Okay. Chris's team, a lot of assets. Like, I know it's a lot of win now assets, but a lot of assets. I like Chris's team a lot. And I like it for a win now situation. For the future, obviously, maybe he has Jefferson. Don't ask. I mean, I just don't understand. I know Justin Jefferson is fucking elite, but if you can get a guy in a win now situation, so example, Justin Jefferson, if you can downgrade to a guy like, oh, he has like a Mike Evans. I don't know. I can't really think off the top of my head of a receiver that's a win now. If you get a win now receiver that's producing similarly to Justin Jefferson and fucking 3 first-round picks or 4 first-round picks, I don't understand why you don't take it. Because if you have 4 first-round picks with this team and have all the rest of this, bro, you know how fucking bright your future is. But no, you know what? Whoever is listening to this is not Chris. There's no reason to overpay for Justin Jefferson in a 10-man league. It's not worth it. I know Justin Jefferson's probably my favorite receiver in the league besides Odell, but it's just not worth it. So obviously Matt Ryan's his quarterback. I think Matt Ryan still starts next year. He had a pretty solid year. His team fucking just sucks. He has no O-line. Like, what is he supposed to do? Doesn't have Calvin Ridley. He just literally has Kyle Pitts and fucking Russell Gage. But even then, the guy was hurt a couple games. Jefferson, Adams, Evans, Kittle, Jacobs, Henry, Cook. That's insane. Not gonna lie. Very scary. Very scary. But Wentz, he's gonna get cut. That's speculation. Tom Brady retired. Taysom Hill is a running back. Gardner Minshew, these are just like flyers. And the bench, okay, Jeff Wilson, no, he's free agent. Marlon Mack, no. Kylan Hill, no. Kareem Hunt. Okay, Kareem Hunt's pretty good. Claypool, he still has Claypool? I thought Claypool got traded. Am I bugging? I thought Claypool got traded. I guess not. I thought maybe it was Adam that told me that he wanted Claypool. I think that's what it is. Claypool's pretty good. Mims, no. Curtis Samuel, pretty good by low. Van Jefferson, he could be good if Odell leaves, but I don't know. I was more optimistic about him in the middle of the season. Now that like it's over, I don't know. Cole Beasley, Tyler Boyd, Chark and Juju, pretty good. Allen Robinson. It's hard for a guy. It doesn't matter where he goes. It's hard for a guy that's like 28 years old to have a really, really bad season. I know it was COVID like riddled and all this other shit. And fucking Justin Fields can't throw him the ball. He had changed a quarterback, but I don't know. Hunter Henry, Fitzpatrick. It's maybe he gets a starting job. I don't know though. He had a hip injury at like fucking what is he 40? He'll be probably 40. Zach Wilson, good young quarterback. Davis Mills, Diami Brown, pretty good team. 207, that's elite 2. 3s, 4s. I'm not gonna lie, the draft picks look a lot better than they do, but look, it's because it's this. This makes it look a lot better. 4th rounds are dart throws. If he knows what he's doing, maybe he can get a couple good guys to fill out his roster. But he has 1 first. I just don't understand why you don't trade Jefferson for 3 first and a guy that could, or 4 first if you can get 4 first for him, and then you can trade those first for, you can trade 1 first for a guy, a wide receiver with similar production. Obviously not longevity because Jefferson's a top 10 regular asset, top 2 wide receiver asset, but he just has no quarterbacks. And Matt Ryan gets hurt. Who the fuck? You can't start. You need a quarterback. You need multiple quarterbacks. And it puts him in a weird situation because now since he doesn't have ones, it's like, who are you going to trade for with the 207? Like, what quarterback are you going to get? You're not going to get, what are you going to get? Jimmy G? Like, you're not going to get anybody that's going to help you. So if he gets 2 like nice quarterbacks, solid quarterbacks, top 20 dynasty quarterbacks, that's probably the first or second favorite to win next year. So Chris's team, I still like it a lot. Obviously, a lot of assets, a lot of flexibility with his shit. So I'm gonna go Chris 3, and I'll just like explain like below and above. Dina Cola just has a lot of assets. He has Joe Barrow, Lawrence. Now he has Debo, which is pretty good. And he has a lot. He has the 101, 102, and it's very flexible what he can do. He has a lot of assets. He controls the market. So I think it's pretty self-explanatory why Dina Cole is 2. Chris is above Rossi because he has a better team than him now. And I don't know if he has more assets. Maybe he does. I don't know. I gotta look back at Rossi's team real quick. I like Rossi's team I like Chris's team for now anyway, to win this year anyway. Rossi doesn't have a quarterback either, quarterback 2. And he still has, what is it, 2 first? Oh, he has 1 first. Yikes. Yeah, but no hates at anybody's team. So right now, we only got, what, 3 more teams? Okay. Steven, my boy. All right, Steven's team, Justin Herbert as quarterback 1. Very underrated asset with Kirk Cousins as quarterback 2. What's quarterback 3 looking like? Daniel Jones. Okay, pretty solid quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins, very underrated dynasty asset, but they can get rid of him, the Vikings, after this year. It depends on what happens. Running backs, Cam Akers, Elijah Mitchell. Pretty solid running backs. Cam Akers obviously didn't look good, but he came off the Achilles tear so recent. Like, you got to just respect him even for like getting back on the field. Then he has a Super Bowl ring, which is insane. Uh, Elijah Mitchell doesn't have the draft capital, but he played really good this year. But Kyle Shanahan be on his shit, so don't be surprised if they fucking draft another running back. I'm not gonna say to be the starter, but to take away some touches. And now with Jeff Wilson, Jermichael Hasty are both free agents. Maybe his boy Trey Sermon finally steps up as the quarterback too. And I'm not. Kyle Trask isn't starting next year. I'm sorry, he's not an NFL starting quarterback. Like it says, could he get a shot? No. If he gets a shot, so dead. Terrace Marshall used to watch him play at LSU. Really, really bad rookie season. I don't even know if he had 150 yards, 138. Holy shit. Wow. Tommy Treble, I guess like a deep shit stash. Wide receivers is nasty. I'm not gonna lie. AJ Brown, DK Metcalf, Pittman, Brown and Metcalf. Brown top 3 dynasty, top 5 dynasty wide receiver. Metcalf top 10 to 12. Very insane. Obviously, Metcalf heads down here. I think Russell Wilson stays though. Now that we think about it. Pittman. I know he tries to tell me that Pittman's better than Higgins. He's not. You're just a fucking idiot. You just bias. Obviously, Kyle Pitts, the best tight end prospect ever. Tight end 1 in Dynasty. Solidified, locked in this lineup for fucking 10 years plus. I'm Mike Cooper. I think an overrated Dynasty asset. Not gonna lie. The reason I mean, maybe not overrated, but like in Dak Prescott's offense, the highest powered offense in the NFL, only 865 receiving yards. And yeah, they can say, oh, he missed 2 games, but like still, like you got to have over 1,000 yards in that offense. Never really had like, I think he had 1 top 10 season, but he was just a crazy prospect, and I think we just like gassed the fuck out of him. Because he has those boom games, but he's so inconsistent. Haskins, I'm not even gonna mention. McKinnon, Clyde's Tower Boy, when it should actually be McKinnon's Tower Boy for Clyde. And he says the moon, but no. Clyde was hilarious. Obviously went to my school, went to LSU. Very good in college, but I think he's a product of the offense. Like, I don't think he's that good. I know Joe Burrow said a couple years ago, Clyde's the best player he ever played with when he played with Jefferson fucking Jamal, which is crazy. I don't know why he was gassing his boy that much. But Clyde, we've seen it with 2 years. I thought he was gonna be a top 5 running back as a rookie. Thought he was gonna be top 10 this year. Neither fucking happened. He's always hurt. He's not that good. Everyone fucking doesn't get the receiving work that he's profiled to get. Mark Ingram, I don't know, he's like 70 years old. Galladay, worst contract in the NFL. N'Keal Harry sucks. Scotty Miller, Cup point 2.0. That has to be racist. Brandon Naiuk, I think, well, obviously he was in the doghouse. I think he's really good. Top 20 to 25 wide receiver. Kadarius Toney, he could be really good, but is the Giants really going to use him like that? I know the Giants got good coaching staff coming in, good like head coach, OC, DC, but like I don't know. Kadarius Toney's still a top like 30 wide receiver dynasty, at least for now. I would rather have other guys, but he got him for pretty good value. So if he wants to believe in his New York Giant, just like every Giant fan believes in Daniel Jones for some reason, have be it, whatever. Blake Jarwin maybe could step up if Dalton Schultz leaves. Brevin Jordan, very good too. Michael's dad on Michael Jordan, that's not funny. Raheem Mostert, he's like 30 years old, coming off another season-ending injury. Obviously, he'll get a 75-yard touchdown next year, and then he'll tear his ACL, MCL, and PCL probably in his other knee. Specs biggest regret, Tutu Atwell. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure still on IR. So he's a wide receiver, but he didn't get any targets or yards, being a second rounder out of Louisville. So yikes. Marshall, Sermon, Trask, Trouble. He's the 101, 401, 406, 23 first. So he has 2 first-round picks, including the early one. And the more that I look at this team, we talked last night too. He's gonna hate me doing this. he has a good young core, but like he only has 2 first-round picks. Just where it comes down to. What's it? Mikey's pick. He's so convinced it's early. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think that's like I do those 2 teams last. Um, yeah. So that's Steven's team. I don't know. He's gonna be really pissed that I got him a third. But Steven went from being easily the worst team in the league. I thought probably everyone would say in the middle of the season. I'm pretty sure he got voted the worst team of future, worst future. Yeah, worst future. Steven, 4 votes, and now he has one of the best futures. So I don't think he should be that mad about how much he turned it around. I gotta get my computer charger. Give me a second. All right, there we go. So yeah, that's 8. And then I got 2 more people. Nick V is next, right? Yep. Played him in the championship. Kid was a fucking, I think it was Boston Scott. He didn't start away from beating me, which was fucking crazy. Watson, the Watson for Debo trade. It's either the dumbest move or the smartest move. The more that I think about it, it's like this. I don't know. Debo Samuel was really fucking good at football, but I just don't understand why would you trade for Watson? You have no depth. You could have just. I know, but his I think his like insight about this is that if Watson plays next year, like he plays week 1, he's worth 3 first plus, like top 5 quarterback asset. I understand that completely because Watson's still like what 26, 27. He's still pretty young. Buccaneers show interest. Wow, I didn't even see this. Wow, that's crazy. Bucks gonna be a strong suit for Watson. Holy shit. So maybe it is a genius move. Swift Dobbins, really, really good running backs. 2 top 7 running backs, in my opinion. CeeDee Lamb, Godwin. CeeDee Lamb's you overpaid a little bit for CeeDee Lamb. But you gotta do what you want to do. You gotta get your guy, pair him with Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's also a little overrated asset. Dallas Scott's a beast. And it's Tannehill, Carr, Sutton. I remember you guys were telling me, everyone in the league, that Sutton was worth a first. That made no sense. The guy in his best season was wide receiver 26. What he had his best season of the year? He's a wide receiver 26 on the year right here. So I don't know. James Robinson obviously dreaded Achilles. That fucking sucks. Wolf Fuller, maybe he'll be okay. Corey Davis. Then he has the first 223 first. Those are fire. And then he has a 24 first and the 109, 201. To be honest, before I forgot when it was, but I honestly like Nick D's team I think it was a couple months ago, a month or 2 ago, probably the second best in the league. And now it's like, I don't know. He just doesn't have a lot of bench players. Like it's not a deep roster. He could have pivoted for another quarterback. Yeah, but where do I have him? I think this is appropriate. He's gonna hate this. I think everyone's gonna hate this actually, but I just like if you look at his roster, like you just gotta be realistic with it. Like obviously Swift, Dobbins, CeeDee Lamb, but like where's his wide receiver 3? Like please tell me. Cortland Sutton, come on. And then he has the 109. It's a late wide receiver. That's not gonna be a superstar. I know he's probably gonna try to trade up, but like he gave up a lot to get the guys that he wanted, and now it's like he had a way better bright future before. Metcalf, the Metcalf trade was dumb. You don't trade DK Metcalf for the 109. I forgot what was it? 109? A late first and 2 seconds? Like, I know he's saying this is an early second because of Josh's pick. And he still got a 4th out of it too. It's Metcalf. You got to get an early first, bro. At 23 first. Steven did a really good job there. That's what I say, Steven. So yeah, I got you here. I expect because he has a win now team and he has the assets to rebuild better. And then Josh is pretty self-explanatory. And Adam. All right, last person. Okay, Mikey. Had Josh Allen traded him, His starting lineup looks really good though. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be Zeke there. So Lance, Zeke, Barkley, Diggs, McCoy, Michael Thomas, Waller, Chubb, Mac Jones, sleeper. And I'm pretty sure he's deep. Is he? No, I got Mike Williams, free agent. AB, he's a fucking head case if he ever plays football again. These are a bunch of nobodies to me. I'm not gonna lie. Bunch of 10-day contract players. The 108. Okay, so he can get another depth piece, and then he has a 23 first, and then he has 224 first, and he has a second. Dina Cole is second, which is I don't know if it's gonna be valuable or not now. Yeah, Trey Lance is gonna be really good though. I think Trey Lance is gonna be good. I don't know what trade did he do. I know he did a trade I didn't like. It was the one last night. Yeah, I just didn't understand that. What other trade did he do? This is supposed to say, damn, I fucked up with some of this shit. Rossi. Yeah, nah, where do I put him? This is a tough one for me. Just because he has the more first capital, I think I'm gonna put him here. So yeah, no, this is the end of this video. This is a top 10 in order. It's me, Dina Cola, Steven, Chris, Rossi, Mikey, Spec, Nick V, Josh, and Adam. You can argue me all you want. We could talk about it. If anyone thinks their team is better, just tell me and tell me why, and then maybe I'll change my mind. I mean, I guess this is like, I guess it's like final, but yeah, is it? So I fucking highly doubt that you guys fucking watched this whole video, but appreciate if you did. All right, it was fun off season. Can't wait till the draft. NFL draft's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll see you guys.